Imagine for a moment that everything around you, from the solid ground beneath your feet to the fleeting thoughts in your mind, is in constant motion, in an eternal pulse of energy. You are hearing the secret symphony of the universe, an invisible dance that permeates all existence. Today we will delve into one of the most enigmatic and powerful laws of the cosmos, the law of vibration, the third Hermetic principle. It declares a simple but revolutionary truth. Nothing rests, everything moves, everything vibrates. This law, transcending cultures and traditions, is an essential key to understanding the hidden workings of the universe. From ancient Hermeticism to modern quantum physics, the idea that all is in constant vibration has been a fundamental pillar for those seeking to unlock the mysteries of existence. If you wish to understand how to adjust your frequency to attract more harmony, abundance, and alignment into your life, stay with us. We will unveil not only what everything vibrates means, but how you can use this knowledge to become the conductor of your own reality. The essence of movement, everything is vibration. The law of vibration is the third of the 7 Hermetic principles, a set of laws that form the basis of the spiritual teachings attributed to Hermes Trismegistus. This law invites us to perceive that movement is the essence of all creation, and that there is no true solidity in anything we perceive as matter. At its deepest level, everything is made up of energy, and this energy is always in motion. This perception was revolutionary in ancient thought, going beyond what could be perceived with ordinary senses. The idea that everything vibrates is not exclusive to Hermeticism. It resonates across various spiritual traditions. In Hinduism and the Vedic texts, for example, Om is considered the primordial sound, the original vibration of creation that permeates the entire cosmos. Ancient Egyptians and Greeks believed that understanding this cosmic dance was essential for attaining harmony and wisdom, as they recognized that the universe was in a constant state of flow and transformation. Heraclitus, for instance, stated that everything flows, and that change is the only constant in life. For Hermeticism, vibration is the bridge between the visible and invisible, the physical and the metaphysical. This is why the law of vibration is fundamental for understanding the other Hermetic laws, as it allows us to grasp how matter, mind, and spirit connect. The 7 Hermetic laws explained. The principle of vibration describes matter is frozen light. This material world is essentially light vibrating at an extremely low frequency. Each form of matter and energy has a specific frequency, and this frequency determines the characteristics and reality of each object, being, or thought. Today, modern physics confirms what the ancients intuited. In quantum physics, it is understood that the material world is composed of atoms and subatomic particles that are in constant motion and vibration. This incessant movement creates the reality we perceive, although it is much more fluid and impermanent than our senses lead us to believe. For Einstein, who stated that everything in the universe is energy and vibration, the material world and energy were merely different forms of the same essence. This idea is illustrated by the famous equation E equals m, where matter m and energy E are interchangeable. This principle resonates deeply with the Hermetic view that everything is a vibrational manifestation of a single fundamental essence. In summary, the law of vibration is one of the cornerstones of Hermetic cosmology, teaching us that the universe is not a collection of separate inert objects, but a unified field of energy in constant motion. By recognizing this law, Hermetic practitioners seek to align themselves with the highest vibrations, both in mind and spirit, thereby ascending toward a deeper understanding of the all. The science of vibration, waves of possibilities. To understand the law of vibration in depth, it is essential to relate it to modern science, particularly to the field of quantum physics, which reveals how matter and energy at their deepest core are in constant motion and vibration. Quantum physics shows that what we perceive as solid matter is actually a dance of subatomic particles, protons, neutrons, and electrons, in constant motion. These elemental components form atoms, which vibrate incessantly at different frequencies. This vibration occurs even in the so-called rest state, and is the foundation of all matter. This means that each object, whether a grain of sand or a star, has a specific vibrational frequency that, together with other particles and energies, composes its apparent form. Even atoms, once considered the smallest building blocks of existence, are composed of even smaller particles, such as quarks and gluons, which also vibrate constantly. This incessant movement suggests that the universe is a complex web of vibrations, and as the law of vibration proposes, nothing is truly at rest. All that exists is in constant flux. German physicist Werner Heisenberg introduced the uncertainty principle, stating that it is impossible to simultaneously determine both the position and velocity of a particle with precision. This revolutionary principle led scientists to understand that on a quantum level, matter does not have a fixed form, but oscillates and disappears in waves of possibilities, returning as particles. Here again we see the essence of the Hermetic concept. Matter is a temporary state, a momentary condensation of energy in constant vibration and transformation. These waves of possibilities are actually vibrations or fluctuations of energy that form the quantum field. When we observe the behavior of particles, we find that observation itself influences reality, altering the vibration and frequency of what is observed. This implies that the observer and the observed are interconnected in a vibrational field, where the observer's intention and consciousness can directly impact the outcome. The law of vibration is thus closely linked to the law of mentalism, where mind and energy converge to create reality. If physical matter vibrates, thoughts and emotions, which are also forms of energy, follow the same principle. Neuroscientists and vibration researchers today study how brain frequencies change according to a person's mental state. When we are relaxed, our brain emits low-frequency waves known as alpha waves, while states of high mental activity and stress generate higher-frequency waves, like beta waves. This mental vibration affects not only our body, but also the environment around us. Scientific studies indicate that thoughts and emotions generate electromagnetic fields that interact with other surrounding frequencies. Research conducted at the HeartMath Institute in California shows that the human heart, for example, emits an electromagnetic field much more powerful than the brain. This field vibrates according to the person's emotional state, influencing both their own body and the environment. These findings suggest that by adjusting our internal vibration through meditation, mental focus, or intention, we can alter not only our inner state but also the outer world. Quantum scientists, including figures like Niels Bohr and Max Planck, argue that the universe is a kind of hologram in which matter, energy, and consciousness are interconnected and form a single vast vibrational web. Thus, the reality we experience can be seen as a projection of these quantum vibrations. However, this apparent reality is malleable, responding to the intention and frequency of those who observe it. As Max Planck, the father of quantum theory, stated, everything is vibration. This concept of a quantum matrix connects deeply with Hermeticism, which suggests that the universe is a mental creation. Our external reality reflects internal vibrations, and therefore by altering our internal vibrational frequency through spiritual practices, we can also change our perception and the very essence of reality. Raising your frequency, the path to mastery. If we understand that matter and energy respond to vibration, we also realize that we can transform our reality by changing our internal vibrational frequency. In quantum physics, there is the concept of resonance, where a higher frequency can alter and elevate a lower frequency. This principle of resonance is the key to elevating our consciousness and tuning into higher frequencies such as love, compassion, and harmony. According to the law of vibration, our highest and most harmonious thoughts and emotions align us with these purest cosmic vibrations, creating a state of unity with the all. By cultivating an elevated consciousness, we become, in a sense, resonant with universal energy, allowing us to transform our perception, health, and even the events in our lives. In Hermetic thought, vibrations are not limited to physical matter alone. Thoughts and emotions are also considered forms of energy, each possessing its own vibrational frequency. As Hermes Trismegistus taught, the universe constantly vibrating includes not only what we can see and touch, but also our inner states. Here the law of vibration becomes profoundly practical. Understanding that our thoughts and emotions emit frequencies allows us to transform our reality by adjusting our inner vibration. Modern science has also investigated and acknowledged the vibrational capacity of thoughts. Neuroscientists have discovered that the brain emits electromagnetic waves corresponding to our thoughts and emotional states. These waves, which can be measured as alpha, beta, theta, and delta waves, represent different levels of brain activity. For example, alpha waves are associated with relaxation, while beta waves occur during moments of concentration and logical thinking. Each mental state vibrates at a different frequency, impacting both our body and the environment around us. A positive and constructive thought emits a different frequency than one rooted in fear or negativity. Psychologist David Hawkins developed a scale of consciousness that measures the frequency of various emotional and mental states. According to this scale, feelings such as peace, love, and joy have high vibrations, whereas emotions like hatred, resentment, and guilt vibrate at lower frequencies. Hawkins noted that love and peace vibrate at a frequency high enough to transform the environment and elevate one's consciousness. This principle speaks directly to the power of the mind to influence the vibrational field around it. Just like thought, emotions are also vibrations that impact both our being and the external world. Intense emotions like love, gratitude, and compassion are waves that emanate from our body and mind, influencing everything around us. When we feel anger, envy, or fear, we generate a denser, heavier frequency, negatively affecting both our bodies and our surroundings. A study conducted by the HeartMath Institute shows that the human heart generates an electromagnetic field that extends around the body and can be detected meters away. This field vibrates according to our emotional state. Emotions such as love and appreciation create a harmonious and coherent vibration, whereas stress and anxiety produce a chaotic and dissonant field. The HeartMath Institute suggests that cultivating higher emotions balances not only our system but also positively influences those around us. Thus, emotions are a kind of vibrational signature that we constantly emit. When we are in a state of joy or compassion, our vibrational field harmonizes with the universe's energy, creating an attractive field for experiences and people with similar vibrations. The law of vibration is closely connected to the famous law of attraction, almost as if the law of attraction derives from it. Understanding this is the key to obtaining what one desires. Cultivating high-frequency emotions such as love, gratitude, and compassion transforms our vibrational field and puts us in resonance with a more harmonious reality. When we choose elevated thoughts and self-care practices, our personal vibration aligns with the universe's higher vibrations. This is the Hermetic principle of self-mastery. By mastering our internal vibrational field, we master our destiny. Cosmic harmony, intuition, and universal love. As we elevate our vibration, our perception expands and intuition sharpens. Intuition is a way to receive information beyond rational thought. In elevated vibrational states, the brain emits theta waves, associated with deep relaxation and a consciousness level that facilitates intuitive insights. Spiritually, the more we raise our frequency, the more we align with the waves of the universe. Just as a radio station must be tuned to receive a specific signal, our mind and spirit must vibrate at a harmonious frequency to capture messages and intuitions from subtler planes. Practices like silent meditation and mindful presence help quiet the mental noise and stabilize internal frequency, creating space for intuition and clarity to emerge. These moments allow deep insights to arise spontaneously, revealing truths and directions that would otherwise remain hidden from conscious understanding. Love is widely recognized in various traditions as the highest frequency that a human can vibrate at. When we feel love, not conditional love or attachment, but universal unconditional love, our cells, thoughts, and emotions vibrate in harmony with divine energy. This state of love is described by mystics and spiritual seekers as the experience of oneness, where the illusion of separation dissolves, and we feel unified with everything around us. Psychologist David Hawkins, in his study of consciousness levels, also emphasized that the vibration of love can transform an entire life experience. He defined love as a powerful frequency that dissolves fear, and can literally heal both the person who emits it and the environment around them. From the Hermetic perspective, when we vibrate in love, we unite our individual energy with the creative energy, bringing light and healing not only to ourselves, but also to the collective. One practice that raises our vibration to the level of love is the exercise of compassion. By directing feelings of love and understanding toward all beings, including ourselves, we break free from low-frequency patterns such as judgment and anger, creating a vibrational field where the divine can manifest. Forgiving, for example, is one of the quickest ways to elevate our vibration, as it releases dense emotional burdens and opens us to the frequency of love. At the peak of vibrational elevation, many report experiencing states of oneness. This is the moment when, through deep meditation, spiritual ecstasy, or practices like yoga and qigong, we connect to a cosmic vibration where the concept of self and other disappears. In Hermetic philosophy, this experience is described as a return to the source, where the individual recognizes themselves as an inseparable part of the whole. This experience leads to profound peace, known as samadhi, the state of complete harmony with the universal vibrational flow. By raising our personal vibration, we contribute to the collective consciousness's vibrational elevation. This concept, known as morphic field, by Rupert Sheldrake, suggests that each individual's actions, emotions, and intentions impact the vibration of the whole. When we vibrate in peace and compassion, we are literally infusing these qualities into the collective field, influencing those around us and creating a more harmonious vibrational atmosphere. The role of elevating the collective vibration is a spiritual responsibility and an act of service as we become channels for divine energy on earth, as taught by mystics and sages. When we elevate our own frequency, we become a light that inspires and awakens others. Gandhi summarized this idea by saying, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." Thus, our spiritual mission is to raise our personal vibration, and by doing so we contribute to a more peaceful, loving, and connected world. Applying the law of vibration daily, that we understand we have the power to modify our reality by altering our own frequency. The next step is to learn how to apply this knowledge in practice. Here are a few simple methods. 1. Mindful words and thoughts. Our words and thoughts shape the type of vibration we emit. Each negative thought, each critical word emits a dense vibration that affects our physical and mental health, as well as our environment. Cultivating positive speech and a constructive mindset increases our vibration. Meditation practice. Meditation is a practice that allows us to adjust and elevate our personal vibration. This daily habit creates a mental and physical balance, harmonizing the vibrations of both body and mind. Connecting with nature. Nature possesses pure and balanced vibrations. Walking through a forest, lying on the sand, or diving into the ocean aligns our frequency with these natural energies. Many spiritual traditions recommend contact with nature as a means of healing and energetic balance. Diet and physical health. What we consume directly impacts our vibration. Natural foods like fresh fruits and vegetables carry a higher frequency than processed and industrialized products. Caring for our health through conscious eating keeps us in elevated states of frequency. By cultivating elevated thoughts, pure emotions, and a connection with the higher self, we vibrate in harmony with creation. This is the true essence of the spiritual journey, raising our vibration until it resonates with that of the cosmos, allowing us to experience unity, universal love, and connection with the all. If you felt this resonance and want to dive deeper into the power of your own vibration, please like this video and share it with your loved ones. Together we can raise the frequency of our planet. To continue unraveling the Hermetic laws and expanding your consciousness, subscribe to the Nexus 28 channel and activate the notification bell. In our next video, we will address the principle of polarity, revealing how duality is, in fact, a path to mastery. May we remember, in every thought and gesture, that we are made of the same rhythm that moves the stars, of the same breath that gave life to the world.